Hey, how you doing, guys? Happy Monday, I guess you could say. Before I get into the topic, I've been contemplating perhaps starting a second YouTube channel. Occasionally, really two different reasons. One, often I do things outside my channel as far as topics that aren't tech related, and I may want to do more of them, and I don't want, of course, alienate my regular viewers, so I may open a second channel. So if I do, I'll probably let you guys know. It'll be just mishmash of various topics. Occasionally, I do go a little bit off topic, but just for more content and other things. But I'll probably tell you if I do, and then I'll point you the direction if you're interested. Um, as far as getting into this topic, of course, with the Consumer Electronics Show and other things, um, foldable phones or cell phones, smartphones are starting to get into the manufacturing. There's a couple of big names, of course. Samsung's, I think, the one that's really going to be releasing some. Hawaii, I think that's the name of it. If I pronounce it right, also getting into it as well. And so I was kind of wondering, are they kind of gimmicky or do they have a practical application? I think initially, though, the idea behind the foldable phone or tablet or however you want to say was kind of meant more as a wow factor. Say, look, I can fold my screen in half. I mean, type of thing. I think originally that's kind of what it came out to be, but I really do see a practical application for these devices, but I think it's going to be very hard to implement in a realistic way, and I'm going to get into all of that. And so I think this would be good, a foldable phone or foldable tablet. It'd be good for people who have both a smartphone and a tablet. And as you can see, I've got my Android phone here, and of course my iPad mini. And so I could see maybe carrying a phone this size, and then for other instances, I can fold it out to a larger screen. And so I could see definitely a practical application for this. Of course, they do have something called phablets, which has a much larger screen, even than a larger size cell phone. But they tend to be pretty bulky, and if you carry it out, I've seen people carry around these phablets, and they're very big. It's almost like a little mini iPad stuck to your hip. So size would definitely be a hindrance. Now, like I said, I think there is a practical application for this, but I just don't see it being implemented in a realistic way. I think it's going to be the third or fourth generation when they're going to constantly improve this foldable phone to be, you know, done the correct way. They're going to have to do trial and error in something that's going to be very intuitive and easy to use. Because I could see things. There's some technical barriers, really. I mean, with the hinge. I mean, is it going to be kind of clunky? Is it going to be thin enough? Is it going to add too much bulk? I do see a lot of technical hindrances to this. Is the durability going to be there? Because another thing you got to think with foldable screens is a lot of cell phones and tablets have a glass. Sometimes they use glass both in the front and the back, especially the front for the screen. I mean, is it going to be bendable? I mean, most glass, something like Gorilla Glass, is not really meant to be that bendable. Are they going to have to cut the glass in half to be able to fold it in half, and other issues like that? And then the cost is probably going to be prohibitive for most people. Even if you can get the cost of manufacturing down over time, considering most manufacturers are still going to consider, since they're going to give you more, such as a foldable screen, you can have a larger screen when you fold it out, so they're going to obviously charge you more for it, even if they get the cost of manufacturing down. And I think even the speculated prices for the Samsung and the Huawei is going to be somewhere along the lines of $2,000. And the price would definitely be a hindrance, even if I wanted to buy one. It would have to be done really, really, really well for me even consider to get one. And more than likely, I probably wouldn't. I'd rather get maybe even a phablet rather than getting a foldable device. And I actually wanted to see what consumers thought. So I've been looking online, and I've been getting two different things. One's from the tech news on surveys from when they ask other people, and it's kind of funny. I'm getting two different answers. From tech news, they're showing, yeah, people are really interested in this foldable cell phone tablet, but when I check a lot of these websites where they you can take a survey yourself, and if you like the idea and so forth, I'm getting the exact opposite. In fact, in one survey, I only seen 2 people out of 1,000 that thought something they would buy, and I think even another one was showing the same thing. So I'm kind of a little mixed on that. I don't know if the tech news is really causing to seem like it's more responsive to the public. So those are my thoughts kind of on a foldable tablet phone. I think there is a use for it. I think it does solve some problems, but if it's enough people would actually buy it at that price, and getting past the technical hurdles, like I said, I think it's going to be 3 or 4 generations if they actually come out with several manufacturers to solve all those problems. So I'd probably wait unless you could actually see a model and kind of play with it to see how it's going to work. Then maybe give me your thoughts. I actually kind of wanted to know if you would think a foldable device would be useful for you, because I've been getting 2 different answers online. So well, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.